The glossary activity in Moodle is very similar to the database activity, except for a couple of main differences. So let's go ahead and add one. We'll go down to glossary, and we'll give it a name. Let's call this one American States Glossary. Please provide detailed information on your given state in the glossary below. Now, what's different about the glossary than the database is in the glossary there are no given fields like there are in the database. It's kind of free form. The student can write or enter whatever they want into the glossary. So in the glossary you have to choose how many entries are shown per page. Is the glossary global? So basically, can this glossary be seen between courses or just in this course? The glossary type, we're always going to use a secondary glossary. Duplicate entries allowed, we're going to leave that set to no so that nobody can enter in the same state twice. Allow comments on entries, we'll set that to yes so the students can make comments on one another's. Allow print view, that's set to yes, so that way if a student clicks print view it gives them a nice layout on the screen that they can print on their printer instead of printing all the background Moodle stuff. Automatically link glossary entries, that works very similarly to where we had in the database where we could highlight something pink and it would show up in other places in the course and the student could click on it and see the glossary entry. Approved by default, yes. Leaving this set to yes means that you don't have to approve every glossary entry. They just automatically go into the glossary. Display formats, there's a number of different display formats. If you're interested in those, just click the little question mark button right here and you can read what each display format does and choose the one that's appropriate for your glossary. Allow the special link, alphabet, all, just leave all those set to yes. This has to do with the buttons that students see as far as the letters for sorting the glossaries. And edit always, by having this set to no, once the student makes the glossary entry, they can't go back and change it. So that's up to you whether or not you're going to allow that. Grade, allow entries to be rated. Now, the glossary is the only place in Moodle where students can have an input on another student's grade. So when I click use ratings right here, it gives me this one right here, users. Only teachers can rate entries or everyone can rate entries. If I set it to this, then the students can give grades to one another on their glossary entries. So if you want it to be just you, make sure that that's checked. And then your grade for that particular assignment, just select a number of points from here. And then restrict ratings to entries again, just like in the database and in the forum, I can restrict grading to these particular dates. So if they post outside of those, they won't get credit for it. Click Save and Return to Course. Now scroll down and we'll see the glossary activity right here, American States Glossary. So if I click Add New Entry, I'll make mine Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is one of the original 13 colonies. Its state bird is the ruffed grouse, and its state flower is the mountain laurel. It is also known as the Keystone State, and its capital is Harrisburg. Okay, so just a brief entry there. I can create keywords here if I want to, so if the students try searching on something, it makes it a little easier. Automatically linked. Again, if Pennsylvania shows up somewhere else in the course, then I can have it link back to the glossary, and that'll happen automatically for me. So I'll click Save Changes. And now you can see here is the entry for Pennsylvania. And then I could browse by different categories. I can browse by date of when it was posted. I can browse by the author who posted it. And that's how you create glossary entries in Moodle.